The situation on the Ukrainian front lines remains tense. Inflamed by positional battles and heavy artillery duels, the Donbass front lines remain almost unchanged. On the northern Donbass front, intense artillery duels and counter-battery fighting continue along the front lines from Kupiansk to Lysychansk. The armed forces of Ukraine failed to break through Russian defenses to the north of Svatova. After their counter-offensive operations in the area of Kuzymovka led to no significant results, the Ukrainian military has suspended their attempts to assault the village. At the same time, the AFU accumulated forces and launched a counteroffensive near the village of Chernovopopovka in an attempt to cut off the road between Svatova and Kremenaya. The intense fire of Russian artillery pushed the advancing units back to their initial lines. The Ukrainian advance is hampered by Russian control of the commanding heights in the area. In their turn, Russian forces have been on the offensive for several days in the area of Kremenaya. They advanced over several kilometers in some areas on the front lines and managed to take more control over advantageous positions for further advances. Russian offensive operations were launched near the villages of Ploshanka and Sherbrono-Dubrovka. The advancing Russian troops are covered by a wide range of weapons, including all types of howitzers, 2S, Subseplok, Krasnopol guided missiles, as well as by Russian military aircraft. According to several reports, the losses of the Ukrainian army in the recent 2 days amounted to about 200 servicemen. On the outskirts of Soledar, the Russian Wagner fighters have recently reported on their gains in the village of Yakovlevka. Ukrainian units were pushed out from their positions in the village where the Russian mop-up operation continues. In the Bakhmut region, Wagner fighters are yet to secure their stronghold in Opytny, located on the southern outskirts of the city, as Ukrainian forces continue their attempts to counterattack the village. Fighting is also ongoing in the industrial area on the eastern outskirts of Bakhmut. The Ukrainian military command is transferring additional units, including foreign mercenaries, to the area in an attempt to make up for heavy losses. However, it seems that the foreign volunteers are not willing to take part in the bloody battle anymore. For example, the founder of the U.S. Mozart PMC, a retired colonel of the U.S. Marine Corps, Andrew Melbourne, complained that members of his so-called humanitarian mission in Bakhmut are hunted by Wagner fighters. Unfavorable circumstances like evil Russians and the lack of funding from the Ukrainian command may push Mozart mercenaries out from Ukraine in early 2023. Retired Colonel Melbourne also confirmed that the media is not lying, claiming that the losses of the Ukrainian army amounts to about 70% of its personnel.